my favorite name was Shug, which is like Shug Avery from Color Purple. It's one of the first books I ever read that I was, I think in 7th grade when I read that book, and that book really touched me as a reader, and also it got me interested in soul music because, you know, the whole story of Shug and everything. And I was like, Shug, yeah, and then I was like, you know what, I'm not ready to name it yet, I'm gonna live with it for a while, and I realized that this car is not a woman. This car is a woman dressed up as a man. This car is a drag king, okay? And his name is Buster. Buster Hyman. That's his name. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I was thinking about the word sin as I was singing that song. The word sin is so weighted. You know, you think, sin, you're going to get down on the devil. But sin is actually originally, it was an archery term, which means, you know, when you sin, you miss the mark. It technically means miss the mark. And it got me thinking about my Jewish mother. Now, a lot of you have met my mother, and my mother surprises me. She really, really does. And the latest surprise is I get home and she's like, you know what I've been doing? I've been shooting archery. I'm not kidding you. She goes at least once a week and she shoots bows. Have you ever tried to shoot a bow? It's very difficult. It's very difficult. I remember in summer camp, I could not even figure out how to let go of it at the same time of the, and I thought maybe it's because the Hunger Games, you know, the Hunger Games. No, she doesn't even know what the Hunger Games is. I wanted to shoot archery since I'm very young. My mother sounds nothing like that, but I always make her sound like a New York, like, Jew, but she's not. She's packed the car. She's Boston. But still, I've always wanted to shoot archery. I said I'm gonna go, and I go, and now I go. She hits bullseyes. How cool is that? Isn't it nice when people surprise you?
Yeah.
I love that.
Tell your dad not to wear anything with concentric circles.
Please. She would have wanted him gone. He would have been a long time ago. She has some Italian friends. So this book that I'm reading, the Funny Boys book, is about the Jewish mob, which is really cool.
We don't kill you, but we make you feel guilty. You owe me a lot of money. If you could pay it, my kids.
If you can pay it, great. If you can't, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to go kill myself. I'm going to kill myself instead of you.
I'm putting out a contract on my own.
If you don't pay me back, I am going to hurt myself. That's funny. That's a perfect Jewish. We could do a whole shtick on the Jewish mob. That's great. And I think the book is really funny because, I mean, all over there's Yiddish, all over the book, the schlong and the schmeckel and the, it's really funny.
You really have an obsession.
The punum and the schwitz and the schmutz and the, Yiddish is such a great language. I wish I would have learned it growing up, you know, because it kind of died in my mother's generation because I think her parents used it to keep quiet around the other kids, so they never taught it. So I want to learn it, right? I want to learn it. Do you know it? A little bit? Do you know, but we know the word, we know like Shana Punham, we know like the little tushy, you know, things everybody knows, but. All right, what am I talking about? All right. Just a few more. Did you have a good time? Are you having a good time? Are you thrilled? Okay. No.
Yeah, love it.
Do you want to hear this one? I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. I am a blessing manifest, and I can't undress the moment, make it time unwind, speed my mind, and from within I feel kind of beauty only I can find. Are you videoing this? That's why I mess up every time. Every time I video. I am exactly where to make this breath exist. The intersection of a mother's and father's lips to touch, twist, perfect. What came next to produce me is look at me and you will see the breeze. The breeze it took to shake the leaves to make my mother's hair move. My father dared touch it and say, please, may I have a kiss? Yes, the breeze made me exist. And if you want to get even deeper into this right now, when you look at me, you will see a big old cloud. That's right, the cloud it took to form the storm, to make the breeze, to shake the leaves, to inspire the lip like it's a raindrop. Pop up out of these words, you heard me right. When we close enough, you see a dark, stormy night. And what is night? Well, night ain't night without its polar opposite of sunlight. So if you watch the way my hands sway, you see the light of day, and every day is a testament to the sentiment of the earth's core. It's ever spinning enormous force. Let me just strike you, see a spark of the sword. The most fascinating thing about this is true. You look at me just right, you see you. I see the very best of me and you. You are the face you love. I hold you in my heart. You are the face you love. I hold you in my heart. And when I try to fight or run, I only wind up back. I take it now. Where one? And when I think I know what's best for me, well, you know what happens? Then she takes me back to exactly where I need to be. And when I am all alone and full of pop-up food, I remember the rising sun always appears, and every day miracles that I see. Will you take me back? Yes, you'll take me back. Yes, you'll take me back to exactly where I need to. hunter for speed.